Today I'm going to tell you about the homeschool mom that's most likely to burn out this year, based on my anecdotal evidence as I'm working with homeschool moms over the last 5 or 6 years. And of course, it's based on my story, but it's not just my story. I'm seeing it with other homeschool moms. So I want to share with you the real reason that homeschool moms burn out or get exhausted and overwhelmed and throw in the towel, and why it has a lot more to do with what you believe about yourself than it has to do with the right curriculum, the right routines, all the things you could bring your kids to. It's not about all of that. It's not about how many extracurriculars. It's about you. You can plan the perfect curriculum. You can plan the perfect routine. You can do it just like somebody else, and it still might not feel quite right. And if we haven't met, I just want to say that I am Teresa. I am a certified life coach, graduated homeschool mom turned certified life coach, and I help overwhelmed homeschool moms lead with confidence, clarity, and presence so they feel aligned from the inside out. So if we haven't met, it's nice to meet you. So what is this mom that I'm describing who is most likely to burn out this year? Well, it isn't about her having a certain number of kids or doing it, homeschooling a certain way. It's not anything that you could describe inside, I don't know, a description of your income or your gender or your ethnicity or your, income level. It has nothing to do with that. Or educational level has nothing to do with that. Here's what I've learned. The homeschool mom that's most likely to burn out this year is someone who values authenticity, but feels disconnected from who she is. She loves her kids deeply, but she wonders if she's doing enough. She craves meaning, not just productivity, but she keeps defaulting to survival mode and just getting through the days or weeks. Do you relate? She wants to parent and educate with intention. That's her goal, but she feels overwhelmed and there's too much going on. She is emotionally intelligent, but she struggles to regulate in the moment. She has lost her voice in the noise of homeschooling, motherhood, and life. This is the mom who's actually trying to do her best, but she's doing it from a place of depletion. Do you relate to that? Even if we have a break in summer, it doesn't mean that we are ready to charge into the next part of the year because we haven't actually addressed the real problem. We aren't aligned. So who isn't burning out? This might help put it into perspective. I'm going to introduce the opposite list, not to shame anybody, but just to help you get clear on who this might be. So moms who don't struggle with emotional overload. They know how to address their emotions. They know how to regulate. They know how to create space for themselves. They feel confident in their approach, and they don't really care about the voices that tell them otherwise, that they should do it differently. Moms who separate their homeschool from their self-worth. They have a separate sense of self outside of the homeschool role. Moms who are okay with being productive and reflective, asking themselves, is what I'm doing, this productivity, does it really matter? Is it really important to me or to my family? Not every mom needs to hear what I offer here. And that's great. I'm glad that there are some moms that are feeling in alignment and are feeling at peace and not overwhelmed. But if you feel like you're constantly spinning your wheels or every year seems like it's just repeating itself, no matter what you do, no matter what curriculum you shift to, no matter how you orient your routine, or no matter what co-op you join, then probably this is your sign that you need a new approach. And I have learned that about the 3rd or 4th year, that's a common burnout time. So if you are around that phase, then maybe that's also you. Maybe sometimes you can be 8 years in and still move toward burnout, or you can be in the 1st year and move toward burnout. But often between the 3rd and 4th year, that's a compelling sign that you might be moving toward burnout. So what can help? Introducing what you do, or Look, just consider this. The homeschool mom who won't burn out this year is the one who makes space for herself inside her homeschool life and doesn't feel bad about it. Not because she has the perfect routine, not because she completes everything she thought she would complete by the end of the term or by the end of the year, but because she knows how to come back to herself. She knows that the most important thing is to be living in alignment. This is the work that I do in coaching, bringing clarity and confidence and more presence to you so you can show up intentionally in your homeschool and your mom life. This is inside-outside work or inside-out work, where the personal work that we do internally directly affects how we do life. Because then we can choose if a certain routine works, or if a certain curriculum really serves, or if the co-op really serves, or those extracurriculars really serve us and our kids, of course. But we factor ourselves into this homeschool mom life too. It's not just the kids. So this is the work that I do, inside, outside work. If you recognize yourself in any of this and you're ready to shift the way you want to show up this upcoming year and you don't want to burn out by the end of the year, I'd love to invite you to a free coaching conversation. Just ask me for the booking link and I will make sure to grab that for you. If you recognize yourself in any of this, I can guarantee you there is not one right curriculum, routine. There will not be one way of doing your homeschool. There will not be one right place to connect with other people in the homeschool co-op that will make everything all better. Getting to the heart or the root of what's really going on, that misalignment, that is what will shift things. If you want, DM me the word START to receive your free homeschool mom wellness pack. And of course, book your consultation with me. Okay. I hope you have a beautiful week. And I truly hope that your upcoming homeschool year is everything that you want this year.